Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm sharing with you guys my favorite 10 DIYs I made with the Dollar Tree crates. I love this video. I love that all these are put together, some of my favorites, so let's jump into the video. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh today, and they have seasonal recipes and fresh pre-measured ingredients that are delivered right to your door. They offer so many recipes to choose from each week to help you break out of your recipe rut. HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you know you'll get something delicious. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and prepping so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes or even 20 minutes with their quick and easy options. HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients mean there's less prep for you and less wasted food, which I absolutely love that. I love that they're pre-proportioned so I don't have to measure, cut. Everything is already figured out for me. Also, what is great about HelloFresh is you can easily change your delivery days or food preferences. You can skip a week whenever you need. And feeding your entire family has never been easier with larger box sizes for more servings and more savings. HelloFresh has also donated over 4 million meals to charity in 2020 and is continuing to step up their food donations amid coronavirus crisis. They're also committed to making fresh, delicious food available now more than ever, and they've taken extra steps to keep its employees and customers. If you want to check out HelloFresh, there'll be a link in my description box below. So you go to HelloFresh.com. You can use my code KRISTINKAYFREE to get 14 free meals, including free shipping. This DIY, you'll need 2 wooden picture frames, a crate, this welcome sign with a windmill from Dollar Tree. These little wooden pieces came from Michael's, but you could pick them up at Walmart. I know they have some very similar items. Also, Dollar Tree, you can just use a regular sign. Painted them white. I also painted the crate in the moss color by Waverly. Glued everything together, added some greenery. This was such an easy DIY to do. I did end up taking the welcome sign off because that was just not necessary. I did not want that on there because this is not going to be a welcome sign for me. Hot glue worked just as good as anything else to add this windmill. This has not come off. It's good to go. Added some greenery, dry brushed just a little bit. I will leave all the original links in the description box below if you want to check out some more details, but these are so easy to do and I love being able to use the crates in so many different ways. This one, I'll just be using this espresso brown by Arteza along with some water. Water everything down, make a nice little stain. I wanted to make sure that it was dark. I'm just going to be using these chalkboard tags along with Chalkboard transfers. I've talked about Chalkboard a lot lately because it is one of my favorite things to use. Just using the white, bright white chalk paste by Chalkboard. And then I'm just going to be lifting it up because these are amazing stencils to use. I absolutely love using them. They're more like transfers and stencils. Using these stakes, these wooden stakes, these were from Dollar General. I cut them down to about 3 to 5 inches. I can't remember exactly, but like I said, all the original videos will be in the description box below if you just want a slower tutorial on all of these. I'm using 3 of these crates, gluing these wooden stakes down so they kind of stack nicely. And then I picked up these little wooden, these aren't wooden, what are these? Metal corners, and then I'm going to be adding them to just the bottom of the crate. I picked these up off Amazon. I'll link these for you as well if I can remember. If I can't and you want these, let me know in the description box if I totally forget to do that because it definitely happens. And then I am just going to be dry brushing with probably Waverly chalk paint. You could just use a white acrylic paint, but I always just use Waverly because it's always what I have on hand. I did cut my chalkboard tags down so I can just glue these right to the center of the crate. I just think this kind of gives it like such a little vintage feel, vintage vibe to it. And I just did that to all 3 of these. The first one I did not turn out well because transfers don't work that great on paper, but maybe maybe down the road I will use something different. maybe just like regular chalkboard tags would work way better than these paper chalkboards. But this is what it looks like when it's done. I absolutely love this one. I think this is so stinking cute. One of my favorites I have done. I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint and elephant and painting one of these crates, and then I'm just going to use the Waverly chalk paint in white, and then I just also use the same like espresso brown stain using some of these corner stickers from Dollar Tree. I was so excited to find these from Dollar Tree. I have a ton of these left over. I really want to figure out what to do with, but I think this kind of just gives it like a great vibe, great vintage vibe once again. And then I just used my Cricut and cut out wildflower seeds, herbs, all of that. This is a copper color, and I'm just kind of dry brushing just to give it a little bit more distressed, like rustic look. Just wanted the bottom crate to stand a little bit higher, so I am just using some hot glue and adding 4 beads to the bottom of this. So like I said, it stands just a little bit more. This is just a really fun piece. I love this. I really kind of want to remake this in larger crates, and I do have the crates to do that. So maybe someday down the road I will do larger crates for something like this. But overall, this is one of my favorite DIYs I've ever made. DIY, these are the wooden stakes from Dollar General, and they are 3 foot long. I did end up just cutting the bottom piece off, so they were, I want to say this was like 28 inches long. I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint and ink and just painting the wooden stakes. I'm going to be using 6 of these wooden trays along with Nutmeg Brown by Apple Barrel and the acrylic paint, and I just wanted to give this a nice different color stain. It's kind of on the lighter side of a stain, but I love the color with the black stakes. I think they look really great. So I know this isn't a crate, but this is kind of, I wanted crates when I started this project, and this is all I could find at the Dollar Tree. So I think down the road I want to try to make a crate one as well. But I'm just giving you some inspiration. So if you have a ton of crates laying around, grab 6 of them and make a really cute, tall 3 foot piece with these and wooden stakes. Now I'm just taking one of the wood stakes and gluing these trays. I'm making sure it's in the center of the little handle. That's kind of how I was eyeballing everything just to make sure it was going to be even. And then I just ended up measuring everything out and dividing by 6 just to make sure that all of these crates and trays would be the same length apart. And then I just started gluing them all together on one side of the wooden stakes, and then I ended up just gluing the other wood stake right on to the other side. It was really easy to do. It was really fun to put together, and I actually still have this piece. It's in my living room. I can fit so many fun like little projects in there, and it's just a really fun like tray to decorate. So there you go. This one was a fun one, and this was an easy one. One I'm going to be using 4, 6. How many of these wood crates am I going to use? I'm going to use, I think I actually end up using 9, and I'm using this chocolate brown color by Arteza making a stain, and I am going to be staining all 9 of these boxes. I'm going to be making an essential oil holder. I found that little Jasper Farm tin sign from Dollar General a couple years ago, and I kind of just reuse it for projects. This one was really fun. I wanted to, like I said, you don't have to use essential oils. I kind of wanted to make a fun chicken coop out of this, but then have it be functional as well. So like a functional decoration piece. I don't always do that, but you know, I thought this would be really great to do it. So yeah, I just glued 9 crates together, painted them all with my fun little stain. That's where I realized I messed up. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it. So I ended up having to make 3 more stained boxes or stained crates. Gluing this to the center, and then all I did was take some moss from Dollar Tree. It was like wood, or not wood. Why am I saying wood? It was like moss sheets, and I just kind of guesstimated how big these would have to be to go in the center of the crates or the bottom of the crates, and glued them together. Added some eggs. I just used Easter eggs, painted them white, and then added essential oils to this. It was really fun and easy to do. You'll just need one of these crates, one of these bamboo cutting boards from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be gluing the crate to the bottom of the wooden cutting board. And of course, just doing a little bit of dry brushing. This is with the Waverly chalk paint in Truffle. And then once that was all done, I kind of did all the sides just so I didn't leave anybody out. Using this little sign, Staying Alive, I just glued this to the top of the wooden bamboo cutting board. And then it kind of just looked like it was watering the flowers that I stuck inside of this crate. And then I thought the shovel was super cute as well. So I wanted to have that look like that it was kind of digging and planting the flowers. All these flowers came from Dollar Tree, added them in the little crate, and that is it for this one. DIY, I'll be using 2 wooden crates. I'm just painting them white Waverly chalk paint. They're actually from Michael's, so they look a little bit different. 2 wooden dowels, and then I'm be gluing the 2 crates together. Nothing too hard. These are all very easy DIYs to do. So I glued the 2 together, and then I had this super cute sign from Dollar Tree. It's the Fresh Flower Market one, and I just love making like little wooden floral greenery pieces, and I'm just taking the wooden dowels and gluing them to the back, and then I end up gluing the wooden dowels to each side of the crate. To top this off, I just added some greenery pieces that I had along with succulents from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using the nutmeg brown once again, along with 4 crates. These ones were also from Michael's, but you can pick them up at Dollar Tree. Mine always just ran out, so if I could find them at Michael's, they were 99 cents. And then if you have a 20% off coupon, you can use that on regular price items or 25% off. I'm just going to be painting 4 of these because we are going to be making a super cute little toolbox. So all I did was paint 4 of them, and then I started gluing 2 and then gluing the other 2 to the other side, I hope that makes sense. I pretty much glued 4 crates together. I'm just going to be using some pieces of the wooden stakes from Dollar General. I've used these so much, but you can do so much with them. I'm just going to be gluing them to the side of the toolbox. I'm not sure the size of these, but like I said, I will leave links to all the videos in the description box below. So if you do want to know exactly what size these were, it will be there for you. Oh, look, I actually gave you the size right there, and I lost it. But I wanted to make sure that for my middle piece, I'm just using a wood dowel from Walmart. I wanted to make sure that was going to fit right in the center because it's going to be the handle. Painted it black and glued it all together and added some greenery. It was good to go. Is another favorite of mine. I'm just going to be using 2 wooden crates, Waverly chalk paint in white, and painting both of them. Once they were dry, I just glued the 2 together. Now I picked up these frames from Dollar General. They were $2 a piece, but I thought they were super cute. I love the galvanized look, and I'm just going to be making a fun little window out of them. I just pulled the backs off and glued the 4 together to make a fun little window. And then I always use popsicle sticks or crafter sticks, whatever I need, to make sure the back is super secure. Once those were together, I just glued the crates to the bottom of the frames. I'm also going to be using more of these Chalk Couture transfers, and I wanted the Farm Fresh egg one. I thought this was really cute. I really love farmhouse decor. And I just cut this down, and I had a chalkboard from Dollar General as well. This is only $1. And then I just put the transfer right in the center, used my bright white chalk paste, and just made a cute little transfer on this. I love the black and the white. I think this looked really good in the center of the window. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I would love you consider sticking around and subscribing. I also want to thank HelloFresh one more time for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check them out, I will have a link in the description box below. Go to hellofresh.com and use my code KRISTINKAY14 to get 14 free meals, including free shipping. But you guys, that's it. I will see you in the next one. Bye!